Welcome to YouTube Pedia. Discover the greatest stories from history, science, and beyond. If you're curious about the world, subscribe now and join our journey through knowledge. Let's get started. Marie Curie, the woman who changed the world of science forever. Marie Curie, born Maria Skłodowska on November 7, 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, would go on to become one of the most celebrated scientists of all time. But her journey was far from easy. In an era when the fields of science were dominated by men, Curie not only broke through barriers but created entirely new scientific frontiers. A brilliant mind, she made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of radioactivity, earning her the distinction of being the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. The early years, struggles, and determination. Marie was the youngest of 5 children born into a family with a legacy of intellectuals. Her father, a teacher, and her mother, a talented pianist, instilled a deep sense of curiosity and intellectual rigor in her from a young age. However, her early life was marked by hardship. Her mother passed away when she was just 10 years old, and shortly thereafter, her father's health began to decline. Despite these challenges, Curie excelled in her studies, particularly in mathematics and physics. Curie's life took a turning point when she moved to Paris in 1891 to study at the prestigious Sorbonne University of Paris. The city was a hotbed of intellectual activity, and though impoverished and isolated in a foreign land, Marie Curie found herself immersed in a world that would change the course of history. She earned her degrees in physics and mathematics in 1893 and 1894, respectively, but her achievements were largely overlooked due to her gender. Nonetheless, her relentless determination paid off, and she found a mentor in the renowned physicist, Henry Becquerel, whose discovery of spontaneous radiation would soon lead her to make her own revolutionary contribution to science. The discovery of radioactivity, a groundbreaking achievement. In 1897, Curie became involved in her husband's work, Pierre Curie, and together, they began to study the mysterious phenomena of radiation. At the time, few understood how radiation worked or its potential applications, but Marie's keen scientific mind and tireless work ethic would lead her to discoveries that would change the world. She coined the term radioactivity to describe the emission of rays from certain elements, and was the first to suggest that the amount of radiation emitted from a substance could reveal information about its atomic structure. Marie Curie's major breakthrough came when she discovered that the mineral pitchblende emitted more radiation than uranium alone. Her groundbreaking research led to the discovery of 2 new elements, polonium, named after her home country of Poland, and radium. This discovery was a monumental leap forward in understanding atomic structure and led to the foundation of the field of nuclear physics. Challenges in a male-dominated world. Despite her monumental discoveries, Curie faced intense sexism and skepticism, both from her peers and from the wider public. In fact, her initial scientific work was often dismissed as unimportant or trivial because she was a woman. Even after her groundbreaking discovery, Curie's success was downplayed by a patriarchal scientific community. Her relationship with Pierre Curie, though loving and supportive, was also under intense scrutiny. The couple's joint research projects were often seen as more Pierre's work than Marie, even though she was an integral part of their research. It wasn't until Pierre tragically died in a car accident in 1906 that Marie gained wider recognition for her work, as she took over his position at the Sorbonne, becoming the first woman to ever hold a professorship there. Despite all of the challenges she faced, Marie Curie's resilience remained unshaken. She continued her work with even greater focus, earning the respect of the scientific community and ultimately becoming a global icon for women in science. The Nobel Prizes, an unprecedented achievement. Marie Curie's life was marked by one extraordinary achievement after another. In 1903, she and her husband Pierre, along with Henry Becquerel, were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on radioactivity. This recognition made Curie the first woman to ever win a Nobel Prize in Physics, but she didn't stop there. In 1911, she was awarded a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her discovery of radium and polonium and her investigation into their properties. Her unprecedented achievement of 2 Nobel Prizes in different scientific fields remains unmatched to this day. Marie Curie's contributions laid the foundation for future advancements in science and medicine, including the development of radiation therapy for cancer treatment. Yet, even as her fame grew, Curie remained remarkably humble, insisting that her work was for the betterment of humanity, not for personal glory. The personal struggles. While her professional life was full of monumental achievements, Marie Curie's personal life was riddled with hardship and heartbreak. The loss of her beloved husband Pierre in 1906 left an indelible mark on her, and it became a pivotal moment in her life. She threw herself into her work as a way to cope with the loss, but she was also deeply affected by the financial pressures and societal expectations placed on her. Curie faced harsh criticism for her personal life, particularly during her later years when her relationship with a colleague, Paul Langevin, became public. At a time when social norms were much stricter, her affair became a scandal in France, leading to a barrage of public attacks. Despite this, she remained unfazed and continued her groundbreaking scientific work. Marie Curie's legacy is all the more impressive when we consider the toll that her work took on her health. The radiation that she had so fervently studied ultimately took a toll on her body, and in 1934 she succumbed to aplastic anemia, a condition believed to have been caused by prolonged exposure to radiation. She died at the age of 66, leaving behind a scientific legacy that continues to influence countless fields to this day. Legacy and impact. Marie Curie's impact on science and society is immeasurable. She not only revolutionized the study of radioactivity, but also opened the doors for future scientists to explore the mysteries of the atom and radiation. Her discoveries have influenced countless fields, from physics and chemistry to medicine, where her work with radium led to the development of radiation therapy to treat cancer. Her work also laid the groundwork for the development of nuclear energy, and her pioneering spirit has inspired generations of scientists, particularly women, to break through the barriers of gender and societal expectations. Marie Curie's life was a testament to the power of curiosity, resilience, and determination. Her name is forever etched into the annals of history, and her story remains an inspiration to millions worldwide. Curie not only changed the world of science, but also defied the limitations imposed by society, proving that determination and passion for discovery can shape the future in unimaginable ways. A conclusion. Marie Curie was a true pioneer in every sense of the word. She transformed our understanding of the natural world and made unparalleled contributions to science, all while navigating immense personal and societal challenges. Her legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the power of scientific inquiry, the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity, and the enduring strength of a brilliant mind. Don't forget to leave a comment below and share your thoughts on Marie Curie's incredible journey. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to YouTube Pedia for more fascinating stories from history and science.